Hey guys, welcome back to Building Your Own Cyber Lab at Home with Kyle Slazik, and welcome to the last section of our class here, the Using Your Lab section. We've gone through everything from planning all the way through building, and actually now that we've got a lab, how do we use it? What do we do? So in this lecture, I want to talk about VMware appliances. Now, VMware appliances are great because you don't have to do any work. So what is a VMware appliance? First of all, it is a pre-built VM. And so a lot of software vendors will actually take their software, build it into a virtual machine, zip it up, and set it out on their website for download. And so you can go and download that, import it into whatever virtualization application you have, and then run it. And you really don't have to install the operating system, install the software. You don't have to worry about configuring it either, because that's all done by the manufacturer. So there's a couple of ways that you can do this. One, VMware has a VM appliance website, and I'll show you that once we get into the screencast. And then you can usually go to the individual manufacturers, and if they'll allow you to download the software and ISO, a lot of times they'll also have the option to say, download virtual appliance. And you can download it as just a VMware application or as an OVF or OpenVM file system. And what that means is that you can basically import that into any virtualization application that you have, whether that be VMware Workstation, Fusion, VirtualBox, etc. So with that, let's hop over into the screencast and we'll actually talk about VM appliances.
Alright, so what I've got here is I've opened up VMware's Solution Exchange, and this is the virtual appliance marketplace, and I'll post a link to this here in the video notes. But as you can see, there's a lot of different vendors out there who they want you to use their software, so they upload or link to a virtual appliance in the VMware appliance marketplace. And you can go through and kind of look at the different appliances and pick one or two and download them. So for our example, I've actually chosen Bitnami, and Bitnami has built out a Linux distribution that has WordPress already configured and ready to go. As you can see, you can download the local installer, you can download all the WordPress installers, or right here you can download the WordPress virtual machine. And so we'll click that, and it gives you some information here like the default username and password, and then allows you to download it using Ubuntu. Right? You can download the WordPress 3.9.1.1 for VMware and for VirtualBox. So I've actually already downloaded them, so we'll minimize here. I've downloaded the WordPress for VMware, and it just comes as a zip file, real small. It was about 900 meg, and so we'll unzip it here. All right. And now we've got this folder here, and you can see within this folder I've got this OVF, and this is the Open Virtualization file. Now, this is a small file, but essentially what it is it tells VMware how to build this virtual machine. So all I have to do is double-click the OVF, and VMware Fusion for me comes up and says, "Hey, this is would you like to import this virtual machine?" And I'll hit continue, and where do you want to save it? I'll save it there, and it'll take a couple of minutes to import. Alright, and you can see now it finished importing, and it gave the default of 512 meg, and the networking is bridged. Now I can customize these settings by clicking here, and it just brings up all the settings that we've seen. We can change things around. But essentially, once it's done setting up, I can hit the play button, and we won't upgrade right now, and it'll just start up. Alright, and now you can see that it's all booted up and ready to go. If I open up my VMware Fusion interface, I'll just suspend it real quick and open up VMware Fusion. You can see that there it is, right in my library, and I can interact with it however way I wish. So that's the quick overview of VMware virtual appliances. In the next couple of sections, we'll talk about other ways to use your lab. So we'll see you in the next lecture. Bye.